Hey, what's going on, everybody? DJ eCash, here from New York City. Um, the last week around here has been kind of crazy. People, don't have much information and, trying to make sense of what's going on. The news only tells you but somewhat of the story. But we know from, what's been happening overseas that it was coming and it's here. If you don't know what I'm talking about, where have you been? At this point, well, let me go back a little bit. The date is Friday, the 12th, March 12th. Or is the 13th? March 13th. And this week, the president declared a state of emergency in the country, especially here in New York City. But like I said, for the most part, my observation is it's pretty much been business as usual. People talking about it here and there. A lot of people thinking it's fake news. The trains are still crowded. The buses are still crowded. Traffic. People are still outside. The weather's starting to warm up a little bit, so you're seeing people gathering. And I guess what happened in China and overseas should sort of let us know that it's not going to be like this very, very soon. A state of emergency is very serious stuff. They just formed this thing into a pandemic. They switched and said now it's a pandemic. So that's serious stuff, because as we all know, the CDC, they held on as long as they could before they was like pandemic. From epidemic to pandemic. Big difference. But like I said, here in New York City, where I'm at right now, it's pretty much been business as usual. Supermarkets have been a little more packed than usual. But it hasn't really hit here yet home mentally with people. It's here. That virus is here. People have it. Westchester was just quarantined, a small section of Westchester. So, it's coming our way. And as the news gets filtered through, I believe you'll see more people hoarding food, and for some reason, people are loading up on toilet paper. Toilet paper. You know what I'm saying? Toilet paper. Come on. I just don't get it. I got 6 rolls of toilet paper in my house. And, I take that as long as I can. You can't buy toilet paper here now if you want to, because there's no toilet paper in the city. But I went food shopping yesterday. Bought some essentials I needed, and that was just a waiting game. Trying to use social distancing and just trying to be mentally stable more than anything, because a lot of people aren't taking this seriously. I've been following this for the past several months, and it's real serious. I say the next week to 2 weeks, it's really going to hit home for a lot of people. as their friends, neighbors, family, and themselves start to get infected. But this is what pandemics do. I think us as Americans, sometimes we have this sort of mentality that we're invincible. But I can already tell you that this sickness doesn't care who you are, doesn't care where you're from. If you're a human, if you're part of the human race, you can get it. You are susceptible. Can't find hand sanitizer anywhere. Can't find toilet tissue anywhere. Luckily, I have some of both. It just so happens I keep hand sanitizer around. I'm already like a germaphobe. So I'm always hand sanitizing. That's just what I do. Won't stop you from getting it, but definitely can limit the odds. So I'm gonna try to check back if I can, every day or so. Try to keep people informed, because some of the most informative videos from overseas, as these cities became infected, some of the videos that I found to be the most informative were not the ones that were coming from the news, but the ones that were coming from people like me. Working class guy from New York City, just trying to survive, take care of myself and my family. Got a small child, so, but like I said, as of right now, New York City is pretty much running like business as usual. I believe in a week's time, probably won't be as such, so I want you guys, like, subscribe, follow this page and channel, and I'm gonna keep giving you content. I think it needs to get out there. The world needs to know, and I'm gonna take you on a ride from the beginning to the end. Hopefully I make it through. Hopefully my friends and family make it through. But it will be televised. I don't work for any news organization, anything like that. Like I said, I just enjoyed these videos from others, from all over the world. As this pandemic grew, I felt the best information came from people like me. So once again, I'm DJ Cash, live from New York City, riding through the middle of the beginning of this pandemic. Our president, he just declared a state of emergency. And as of right now, you walk outside, you wouldn't think it was. I know it's coming. So check back with me in a day or two, and I'll give you an update. DJ Cash. See you when I see you. Peace.